Do you know that every person on this planet have their own seasons? That's true. Just as the planet Earth itself has its own seasons depending on the place of the Earth, there is somewhere winter, somewhere summer. In a very similar manner, every individual, based on the moment of their birth, they would have their own seasons. Quite often, you hear people talking about, I'm doing everything right, but I'm not getting the same results. I'm not getting, like in the past, I used to work, I used to make choices, I used to get great results, but now I'm not getting. So, what I'm trying to tell you is that while what you do is very important, but what you do is not enough to get the results. Two things have to come together: what you do and when you do. Two things happen when you know your seasons. First, you conserve energy. And second, you capitalize on the right season and achieve the maximum results. Let's talk about the first one. For every one successful project, there are maybe 100 or more than 100 projects which start and people invest energy, resources, time, money, and somewhere they just don't finish. So, what is that? I mean, a loss of resources is loss of energy. So, one of the most important reasons why many projects fail is not because everyone is doing wrong things. You see, people don't fail only because they are doing the wrong things. Many times, and more often than not, people fail because they are doing the right thing in the wrong time. So, when you know that you are in a wrong season for something to do, uh, you would simply not do that, or you would wait, or you would collect, you would explore and collect resources in that time and begin the project or that action in the right season. So that's how you can conserve the energy. For a moment, think about someone who is surfing in the ocean. What happens when a surfer, when he tries to ride the wave a little before the right moment? You see, if he rides the wave earlier, uh, he would not be able to catch up with the wave, and the wave will go, he'll stay behind. It's a failure. What happens when he tries to ride the wave just a moment after the right time, after the perfect moment? Once again, the wave crashes before him and it's a failure. So, just like a surfer, it is very important when you start something, like if you enter a wave or if you ride on the wave at the right moment, the same applies to every single action that you take in your life. If you do it in the right season, then you have the possibility to go longer, further, and achieve maximum success. Farmers everywhere in the world know this very well. Farmers know that when you want to get something to grow, you need seeds with great potential. I mean, if there is no potential in the seeds, they are not going to grow. So you need them with great potential, and then you need to sow them in the right soil, the right kind of soil, and then you need to nurture them, and then you need to wait for that to grow. But then, all these actions would lead to nowhere if it was started in the wrong season. The whole idea of Vedic astrology depends on two things: potential and season. Let's say you want to travel from mm, uh, London to Paris by a plane, right? So you buy a ticket, you pay online. Although it does guarantee that you are going to travel, but that doesn't mean that you can just walk into the airport and say that I got the ticket. take me somewhere. Ticket is like potential that, yes, it's guaranteed for you. You are going to get what you're promised. But then, uh, remember, the plane, I mean, your journey is guaranteed, but the plane is going to fly only when it is scheduled, right? So, in a very similar manner, in life, there might be potential in different areas of life, but then this potential require the support of the right season. When the season comes, that is when the potential is going to develop, or the potential is going to be converted into reality. How would be your life different if it is possible to know your seasons? And let me tell you, it is possible to know your seasons.